For thousands of years, no animal has shaped human civilization quite like the horse. They carried kings into battle, pulled the chariots of empires, connected continents through trade, and helped build the modern world long before engines existed. But among all horses, one stands apart. Powerful, dominant, intelligent, and often misunderstood. This is the stallion, the adult male horse whose strength, speed, and influence have become legendary throughout human history. From prehistoric grasslands to modern ranches, from ancient warfare to competitive sports, the story of the stallion is the story of one of humanity's greatest companions. A stallion is an adult male horse that has not been castrated. Scientifically, horses belong to the species Equus ferus. Stallions are distinguished by their reproductive role and the influence of testosterone on their physical development and behavior. Compared to mares and geldings, stallions often display greater muscle mass, more prominent necks, stronger territorial behavior, increased competitiveness, enhanced reproductive instincts. However, despite popular myths, stallions are not naturally aggressive animals. Their behavior is largely influenced by environment, training, genetics, and social structure. The story of the stallion begins long before humans existed. Horse evolution stretches back approximately 55 million years. The earliest known ancestor of modern horses was a small forest-dwelling mammal called Hyracotherium, often known as Eohippus. Unlike modern horses, it was about the size of a fox, equipped with multiple toes, adapted for forest environments. Over millions of years, Earth's climate changed dramatically. Forests gradually gave way to open grasslands. As habitats transformed, horse ancestors evolved: longer legs, larger bodies, stronger teeth for grazing, increased speed. Species such as Mesohippus, Merychippus, Pliohippus represent important evolutionary stages leading toward modern horses. Eventually, around 4 to 5 million years ago, the genus Equus emerged. This group included the direct ancestors of modern horses, zebras, and donkeys. The stallions of today carry the legacy of this extraordinary evolutionary journey. In natural environments, stallions play a critical role in herd structure. Wild horse societies are often organized around family groups. A typical herd includes one dominant stallion, several mares, young offspring. The stallion's responsibilities extend far beyond reproduction. He acts as protector, guardian, leader, breeding male. When predators approach, stallions often place themselves between danger and the herd. They monitor threats constantly and help maintain group cohesion. Contrary to popular belief, mares frequently guide movement decisions. The stallion's primary role is protection and defense. Young males eventually lead the herd and form bachelor groups until they become strong enough to establish their own family bands. One of the most important moments in human history occurred roughly 5,500 years ago. Humans domesticated horses. Evidence suggests early domestication occurred on the Eurasian steppes, particularly in regions of present-day Kazakhstan. Before domestication, travel was slow and limited. The horse transformed everything. Suddenly, humans could travel greater distances, herd livestock efficiently, expand trade routes, communicate rapidly, conduct warfare on an unprecedented scale. Throughout history, stallions became prized breeding animals. Powerful males passed desirable traits to future generations. Selective breeding gradually produced horses specialized for speed, strength, endurance, temperament, agility. Entire civilizations grew alongside the horse. Few animals have influenced military history more profoundly. Ancient warriors quickly recognized the advantages horses provided. The earliest horse-drawn chariots appeared thousands of years ago. Soon, mounted cavalry emerged. Empires such as Egypt, Persia, Greece, Rome, Mongolia, all relied heavily on horses. Perhaps no military force demonstrated the power of mounted warfare more dramatically than the armies of Genghis Khan. Mongol horsemen conquered vast territories across Asia and Europe using highly mobile cavalry tactics. Their stallions possessed incredible stamina and could travel enormous distances under harsh conditions. Throughout the Middle Ages, armored knights rode powerful warhorses into battle. These animals were bred specifically for strength, courage, and reliability. The stallion became a symbol of military power across countless cultures. Modern stallions possess remarkable physical abilities. An average stallion can weigh between 400 and over 1,000 kilograms, depending on breed. Their skeletal and muscular systems are optimized for speed and endurance. Key adaptations include long, powerful limbs, flexible spine, large heart and lungs, exceptional balance, efficient energy metabolism. Horses are capable of sleeping while standing due to a specialized tendon and ligament system called the stay apparatus. Their eyes provide nearly 350 degrees of vision. Their hearing is highly sensitive. Their sense of smell plays a critical role in communication and social behavior. These adaptations helped horses survive as prey animals for millions of years. Stallions are herbivores. Their diet primarily consists of grasses, hay, leaves, forage plants. Unlike cattle, horses are hindgut fermenters. Microorganisms within the large intestine help digest plant material. A stallion may spend more than half of each day grazing. In the wild, continuous feeding helps maintain digestive health and energy levels. Access to clean water remains essential for survival. A stallion's reproductive role is central to herd continuity. Breeding behavior involves complex social interactions between stallions and mares. After successful mating, mares carry foals for approximately 11 months. Newborn foals are remarkably developed at birth. Within hours, they can stand, walk, follow their mothers. Young males remain with the herd during early life. As maturity approaches, they typically leave to avoid competition with dominant stallions. Sexual maturity occurs around 1 to 2 years of age, though full physical maturity may require several more years. Healthy horses can live 25 to 30 years or longer. Throughout history, certain stallions became legendary. One of the most famous was Bucephalus, the horse of Alexander the Great. According to historical accounts, Bucephalus accompanied Alexander during many of his military campaigns. Another legendary horse was Marengo, ridden by Napoleon Bonaparte. In the modern era, racehorses such as Secretariat transformed the sport of horse racing. Secretariat's 1973 Triple Crown victory remains one of the greatest achievements in racing history. Many influential stallions have shaped entire breeds through selective breeding programs. The genetic contributions continue to affect horses worldwide. Today, stallions serve numerous roles, including competitive sports, ranch work, breeding programs, police units, ceremonial duties, recreational riding, equestrian disciplines such as dressage, show jumping, eventing, racing, endurance riding, showcase the athletic capabilities of horses. Modern veterinary medicine and responsible breeding practices have significantly improved horse welfare and management. Although domestic horses are widespread, some wild horse populations face challenges. Threats include habitat loss, genetic bottlenecks, human encroachment, resource competition. Conservation programs work to preserve unique horse lineages. One notable example is the Przewalski's horse, the last truly wild horse species. Once nearly extinct, conservation efforts helped restore populations to parts of the native range. Protecting genetic diversity remains essential for the future of both wild and domestic horses. Few animals have influenced human history as deeply as the horse. Stallions helped shape trade networks, military campaigns, agriculture, exploration, and transportation. They connected civilizations long before roads, railways, and airplanes existed. Even today, horses continue to inspire admiration through their intelligence, athleticism, and partnership with humans. The story of the stallion is ultimately a story of cooperation between species. A relationship that transformed the course of history. Across open plains, mountain ranges, deserts, and grasslands, stallions have galloped through the pages of human history for thousands of years. From ancient battlefields to modern arenas, their legacy endures as a symbol of strength, freedom, endurance, and partnership. And few animals have earned that status more completely. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible history and biology of stallions, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more wildlife and historical documentaries. And tell us in the comments, if you could travel back in time and ride alongside any famous horse in history, which one would you choose and why?